let's do this. All right. Welcome to the Novice Sports Show, a show where three guys together plus one came together organically to talk about sports and from a novice point of view. Again, we've been gone. Some of us have been traveling across the world, enjoying life on their yachts, boats, and at beachfront properties. Unlike the rest of us, some of us got to work. That is the older guys. The younger guys been enjoying themselves. But with that, like I said, we want you all to like, share, and subscribe, leave comments. And our favorite catchphrase is you can leave a comment. We might read it, but we won't because we got day jobs. So with that, we're going to jump in our intros. We got our first novice,
Novice Ben.
and we got our second novice,
Jay,
and we got the master of bars coming up
Hey,
last.
AJ.
And of course, we got A-Dub on the mic. So, all right, we're going to jump into the hot topic, the shock of the world, the 105 to 104 victory, and the first victory where they beat San Antonio by 10. Me, myself, I'm shocked because I really thought them young boys who put OKC to bed in the seventh game was going to at least come out of here 1-1, winning in a 6-game series. But I don't know what's going on. Like I said, they get hot and streaky. Then all of a sudden, they just go cold. They let Brunson. They even had what think of it. What's his name? Anthony Towns even had a dunk. Some other cat I ain't never heard of had a dunk. And of course, Wemby ain't blocking no shots, so I ain't win no money.
mm,
So I'm a little hot. But
Yeah,
what
I
y'all
think
got
this
to say
all
about that?
this all comes back to Alan's favorite argument is that the younger players versus the older players. The
Yeah.
older players are always going to come out on top.
Hmm.
And I think New York is so much more experienced and I don't know. I think that that's the key to success. Yeah. I
So
mean,
what you're saying is they're cracking under pressure. You're saying the pressure bust
yes,
pipes.
exactly. They've never been there before. I mean, it's Wemby's third year in the league, so he'll
Mhm.
be back, but I mean, it's just he's too young right now.
Well,
So my whole thing with that is if
mhm,
you look at teams that win it, even so look at OKC, right? Like
mhm,
I'm shocked that OKC's not in the finals. And I
mhm,
feel like if they had been healthy, they would have been. But it is what it is, right?
mhm,
They this year had the best record in the league. Everybody thought they were a shoe-in. They got hurt, so they're out of it. Last year, well, 2 years ago, they had the best record in the league, but they were young and it was their first time in it,
yep,
and they lost, right? Look at Houston last year. They were the 2 seed, they were young,
yep,
couldn't get it done. Detroit this year went from the worst team in the league to the number one seed in the East, and then they
lost,
lost, right?
lost.
So to me, it's like it usually now again, this series isn't over yet,
Mhm,
and I think the talent that OKC that Spurs have is so crazy, but it's rare that the young dudes win it the first time in.
mhm,
And so the Knicks have a lot more veteran leadership. They got a lot more like I don't know, just dudes that have been in the league
mhm,
that know how hard it is to get here. Okay, I mean, the Spurs are like, we'll be here for the next 15 years. It's
mhm.
not that easy,
Yeah, it
but
ain't.
that's what everybody's thinking is they're all going to get better, and which I agree.
Yeah,
But there's no guarantee that next year they make it back, right? OKC might rebound
yeah.
and be right back. You know,
They
you just
might
never
go get a
know.
big man that can deal with Wimby. But
Well, here's
yeah,
the thing: you
but
could you can let Wemby go off and score 40, get 20, and then
yeah,
still lose if nobody
yep,
else is doing anything, right?
yep,
And I think OKC would have beat them if they had been healthy,
yeah,
just because of that veteran presence and that. I mean, it went seven without them being healthy. You know, I feel like if they had been healthy, they would have won. They weren't. They lost. Is what
yeah,
it is.
gone.
I don't think this series is over yet, but
Well,
the Knicks
well,
look real good right
I'm gonna
now.
say this: if they don't win tomorrow, it's not gonna look
I
good.
mean, 3-0, no, that nobody wins
3-0,
back
3-0 is a
3-0.
big hole to get out of.
Yeah, somebody compared this year for Wemby to 2007 LeBron's year,
Yeah, when he first,
his run to the finals and getting
yeah,
swept by San Antonio.
yeah,
Could happen, but that 2007 team had nowhere near the talent that this Spurs team has. Not
Well,
even
you got to remember though,
close.
but of course, that I think that has to go some. I think they need to call Pop out of the box, have him come down and coach up somebody because old boy ain't making like zero adjustments, man. Zero.
I don't I don't know. It's kind of interesting because like this is gonna sound crazy. Though it's Wimby's team,
Mhm.
Wimby doesn't have to play outstanding for them to win.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have to
That's the
play
Wimby has
interesting thing.
but
Wimby
And I'm
has to
saying as
do a
far as
lot.
numbers.
he's
I'm saying
yeah.
as far as numbers. He has
Okay.
to do a lot, yes, on the floor to be impactful.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have to get 30 and 15 for them to win.
True.
Well, he
Yeah,
If
don't
no,
you
because
get
of
something
Harper.
from
The inter
everybody else.
which is the interesting thing because
yeah.
you compared it to the 2007 LeBron team, whereas
Mhm.
Braun literally has to not necessarily stat pad, but the stats have to match the
Yeah.
impact,
Yeah.
where Wemby just doesn't. And it's so interesting because even if he doesn't have a good game, we just need De'Aaron to have a good game or
Yes.
Stephon to have a
Or
game.
Harper.
Like honestly, I think they don't get swept if Wemby has a 40-point game. One time. I think they don't get. I think they get another
Well,
game out of that. They could possibly get 2 games if De'Aaron goes off for 30, if Stephon goes off for 40, something
mhm.
like that. To where I think people are saying, the analysts are saying like, "Oh, it's all this pressure," but
Mhm.
Wemby doesn't really have any pressure. He just has to play good.
Mhm.
If they lose,
Well,
they lose, but
the
he just has
only
to play good.
the only pressure he has is all the talk about him being the GOAT,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Already. Already.
And they're like, if he's that good, he's got to carry this team to this win. Like I feel like they're a year or two
Oh,
early,
yeah. Way
right?
early.
And so, you know, now if it was the Celtics, everybody'd be like, "Oh man, they're overmatched." Because it's the Knicks, and I'll be honest, I was not impressed with the Knicks as far as like
Hmm.
thinking that they were gonna. Brunson is that guy,
Yeah.
but the years that they've been in the playoffs, I just was never really like
Impressed.
saying that the Knicks were gonna get over
Mhm.
the hump.
Yeah.
This year, I think they got that thing
yeah.
where they might actually do it. And if Carl Anthony Towns, who I am not a favor of, I mean, who I'm not a fan of,
Hmm.
keeps playing the way he's playing,
Yeah.
they're gonna win this series
Yeah, they are.
because
Oh,
I'm gonna say
definitely.
this.
he's doing just enough
Yeah.
to make it tough on Wemby.
Yep.
And
Hmm.
then Brunson is just gets what he wants to
Yeah.
get. And
See,
then a
that's the thing
couple,
again.
yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, see, but
You know,
that goes back to what you
go
said
ahead.
earlier, right? So I watched Brunson. I specifically watched him the second game, right? And he was literally picking his spots where he wanted to shoot. And he would literally take the dude to that spot and shoot. And I was like, dang, bro. I said, that's some good defense, man. But he's really going to his spot no matter what you want to do. And them little floaters, and then of course, Cat is pulling Wimby out of the paint, basically. So with those outside shots and being able to make a three, you have to honor that. So that should open up, quote unquote, the paint a little bit. And
If
that's what New
if
York
you
feeds and eats at.
if you watch Wemby play in these playoffs, and
Mhm.
it's one thing that's really impressive, you can tell how young he is.
Yeah,
Dude is everywhere, right?
yeah,
But I
mhm,
think that's why he's kind of gassed,
yeah,
right? Because he's going after every block.
yeah,
He's chasing down every loose, like
yeah,
he's running around like a crazy man.
yeah,
And I think one thing he'll learn is you got to pick your spots a little bit in
yeah,
games in this level, because I think he ends up being gassed at the end of games
mhm,
because he's having to do so much and he's trying so hard to get every block to get,
yeah.
he'll come running from one corner
You have to
all the
box
way
it
across
up.
to the other corner, and
Yeah.
if he doesn't get it, like he's just gassed. I mean, I think that's hurting him a little
Well,
bit.
see that too, but like I said, to a point Jay said earlier, right? He needs his Robin. He needs a Robin because he's going to be the Batman.
I
Just
think
like
he has
Michael.
one though.
Well, who in De'Aaron?
He got a couple of them.
Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing
he got
I
a,
is,
think
he got a
I
whole
think
Teen
Harper
Titan
is going to
squad
be.
over
see,
there, so I think he
I
got a
mean, you
few
got a whole squad,
Robins.
what I'm saying is they got to be consistent,
Oh
basically.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Right now, are you the young Robin? Are you Darkwing,
Gotcha.
Nightwing? Who are
Nightwing.
you?
Yeah.
I
You
mean, like I said, who are you? I mean, right now you got Harper, you got was it Champagne? You got,
No,
you got cats,
Castle.
but they go off. I mean, like literally, the first game that came was hot. I mean, they was hitting it. I mean, literally when I was talking to AJ earlier this week when Brunson went out, I was like, this game's over. I literally this game's over. They came back and got on us, so it's even worse. They losing. They were up by like 10. They beat them by 10. What?
The interesting thing?
Hmm?
So I think it's a few things. I think Harper is already showing that he is his own player.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
That's one.
oh yeah.
Two, De'Aaron. As much as we're saying we want De'Aaron to be consistent, I think De'Aaron is probably having some trouble to figure out if he's gonna be a scorer. I don't think he's ever been there I don't think he's ever been at a place.
Well, here's the other thing that he's never been in games that
The
mattered.
finals.
He's never been in, and that's the thing. These dudes, the only dude on that team is Harrison Barnes, who actually been in a championship and won one.
1-1.
But he's a role player now on this
Yeah.
team.
Yep.
They don't even know how much they listen to him
Not
because
at all.
they're like, okay, we got you, but go sit on the bench because you're not getting a lot of minutes.
The thing is, like Harper should play the full quarter instead of De'Aaron. But at the same time, it's kind of hard not to put De'Aaron out there because De'Aaron also limits the that Castle has.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
but then on the other side, Knicks, I think also help the Knicks is two things. One, I think he is kind of, not stepping into his own, but he's stepping up into the spotlight right now. That's Mikal Bridges.
Okay.
Two, OG, he's actually doing way better than I thought. That's two. But third, one that I think has really been the glue for everything going on with the Knicks is the leadership from Karl Anthony Towns. How
Yeah.
mature he is right
Yeah,
now.
he's
And you
mature,
can tell the
Mhm.
matureness now versus when he was in Minnesota. If it was the old cat in Minnesota, I don't know if they get this done.
No,
No,
he
I
be taking
agree.
he be taking corner threes.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think he's letting the game come to him.
Yeah,
I
you have
think the
to.
game is slowing down for Cat. And I
Mhm.
also think he's like, nah, like Wemby may be bigger, but he's not ready. And I
Yeah,
have to go ahead
take it to him.
and take advantage of that opportunity.
You have to. I mean, you have to. I mean, I think, and you can see a defining moment is when I think in that game 2 is when he dunked on Wemby, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then right after that, the other dude, I was like, dude, yeah, I ain't never seen nobody dunk on Wemby. Normally it's a block or a foul.
It's because
So
again
Mm,
he was gassed.
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, you want, but again, he needs if he's going to be gassed like that, that whole squad needs to be gassed. Period.
Yeah.
So, because he can't be everywhere. I mean, again, he's great. He's athletic. He's young, and I think he probably just me saying if he could go talk to Elijah Wan and get some Elijah Wan moves, he'd be scary.
Well, he's
See,
already
that's
done
the
that.
thing. That's the thing.
He's been working with all those dudes.
People are
He's gonna be
saying that he needs to
scary.
be doing that and getting his hook shot, but
Mhm.
that's not Wemby's game. He's not that
No,
strong.
no.
Well,
Like
that's what the
like
gym is
Wemby
for.
isn't. That's the weird part. And I'm saying not y'all, but like the analysts.
Yeah.
The analysts are like, oh, Wemby needs to be Shaq. But then
No,
any other
no,
day they're
no,
like,
no,
Wemby needs to be KD. But he's
no,
neither of the two.
Right.
He
no,
can be
no,
neither of the two.
no. Like I said, no. When I say Elijah Wan, I'll talk about Elijah Wan as far as the footwork, basically,
Oh,
and
okay,
the
okay,
post,
okay.
and of course the midi. If you get that midi game with him, oh Jesus.
But
See,
again,
it looks like Wemby is rushing out his shots, but I'm like, dude, you're the tallest person out there.
Yeah. Well, I
all
mean,
of
like I said, go ahead.
all of this stuff will come because the
Yeah,
dude is
Yeah,
in his third year, right?
yeah. He's
He's
like 20,
basically he's
23.
Wemby is basically a two guard.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, basically.
So telling him he needs to be Shaq or he needs to be some big power forward, that's not
Yeah,
his
that's
game,
crazy to
right?
me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
But the older he gets, the more he'll add to his game
Mm-hmm.
because I think Wemby really has that thing in him where he wants to be great.
Mm-hmm.
And so like if they keep giving him, and this is what I would do if I was the Knicks, keep giving him those mid-range shots
Mm-hmm.
because he's not really able to hit them right now.
Yeah.
Make him prove he can hit those. And right
Then
now he can't.
yeah.
But in the offseason, he'll probably just go crazy working on mid-range,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Because if it looks like it's a weakness, he's the kind of dude I think that's
Mm-hmm.
going to work and get better at whatever it is he needs to get better at.
Yeah, that's what Kobe
you.
did.
In my opinion, I think maybe this sounds crazy too, because I appreciate the Spurs. It seems as if, and I don't know if it's a coach thing, I don't know if it's a fan base, I'm not sure. It seems like everybody is limited to force the greatness on Wemby right now.
Well,
Like even Harper has, for example, Harper is having 7 to 10 points at halftime.
Hmm.
He should be finishing with 25. He
But
should
he's
not be
not.
finishing with 15.
But he's not. Like, so that's the
He's
thing.
not, listen, he's not ready yet. He was the number two pick, but if you look at him all year, like he's not that dude that's just stepping in like I'm gonna score 40, which
Hmm.
talent wise he should be able to do.
He should be
He's
able to do, yeah.
he's figuring his way in and like figuring out what his role is.
Hmm.
Um, you know, but same thing with like Castle. I'm
Because they get
Castle's
to the paint nonstop. They get to the paint so effortlessly.
because there's
Effortlessly.
yeah.
And they just don't finish.
Yeah, but I also think like that's what I'm saying. Like the Spurs are right there. They need Vassell to go off for one game. They need
They need.
Champagny to go off for one game. And
They
they're
better.
playing well,
They
but
better.
it would be nice for both of them to have 20 instead of
Yeah.
10 and
Well,
12.
I mean,
they
what did
don't want to
De'Aaron
get
Fox have
swept.
in the
They
first
better.
game?
We say.
I feel like De'Aaron Fox in the first game was like, what
Was
was
like
his
what?
numbers?
He wasn't
It
good,
It
wasn't
right?
the
was. It was
best. Yeah,
hard.
it wasn't
It
the
was
best.
I feel like
horrible.
it
I
was
think he got like 6 points.
Yeah,
He was terrible.
he's a veteran backcourt now that you got to play well, which is another reason why I thought they were going to lose to OKC. Because when you
Hmm.
got Castle turning the ball over 11 times in a game
Hmm.
because you don't have anybody else to bring the ball up the floor, like that's a problem. So
So,
Fox needs to be able to run the point, not score when he's open. We need to make sure that Castle have the ball before turning the ball over.
how do y'all feel? I was watching the Jeff Teague's podcast, and I love this trade. Hypothetically, if it happens, I wonder how y'all feel about it. So, because they're trying to figure out if Harper is ready to take that next step for next year,
Okay.
that he could possibly go ahead and be a starter, right? Since Fox is getting up in age, blah
Hmm.
blah. Basically, the trade proposal was De'Aaron Fox to Houston. Houston, yes. So then Houston gets their point guard, their starting point guard, whereas Spurs get the backup in Fred VanVleet and let him have the veteran leadership in um, helping Harper. I like that. I don't think it hurts either side.
Well,
How do y'all feel about that
well,
trade?
this is the thing. Who's better, Fox or Van Fleet right now? Fox.
I
So
don't
to
know
me,
though. I don't know because Van Vliet's been hurt and he's a proven winner,
but what I'm
and he
saying
did it with
is,
the Rockets last year.
but what I'm
Well,
saying
the year
is,
before he got hurt.
but what I'm saying is, talent wise, age wise, um, I think Fox is better. He's just not playing well right now. So if
Got you. Okay.
you bring in Van Fleet when you've already said we're definitely gonna, I feel like Harper's gonna start next year.
Yeah, I think he's gonna start next year.
If Fox is like a dude just like, nah, man, I'm a starter. I'm not coming off the bench. Then yeah, you need to move him. Because
Yeah,
you're right. Van Fleet would be great in that role, but I don't think he's as good as Fox unless Fox says I don't want to come off the bench.
got you. Got you.
He'll come
Yeah.
off the bench
And
because he
he's
got
from
to get it
Houston
done.
anyway, so he's back home, right up the street for both trades. I was like, that could work.
Hey, so speaking of trades, have you heard of the talk where OKC now they're talking about them getting scared because of them losing, and they're like, Wemby's only going to get better, and we don't have any matchup for him. They're
Mhm.
talking
Yeah.
about trying to get Giannis. Have you heard that?
Yes.
Um,
Which personally,
Mm,
does Giannis make them better? Yes. But
yes,
at the
it
same time,
does.
I am living in the moment, and I'm like, I ain't been the biggest Chet fan, so I'm like kicking to the curb, whatever. But they also don't win without Chet.
yep.
Game seven,
Um,
Chet.
but
Oof.
it is interesting because, and mind you, he's always been this person, regardless of the whole trying to create a narrative with Wemby. He just doesn't have a fire that lights up in his eyes that moves me. And I'm talking about Chet.
Come on,
Yeah.
chat.
Like he's always been kind of like, but I mean,
Kind of laid back.
yeah, but he also went to Gonzaga, which he didn't have to really be the man. He's always had a good team around him where he just has to fit in. He's just a piece of a puzzle.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Um,
Here's the thing, though. Wemby straight punked Chet in that
yeah, for
series.
sure.
I
I
agree.
definitely agree.
Yes, I agree.
But Chet got the best of him in that U19 World
Oh yeah,
Championship thing,
yeah,
Mhm.
and
yeah.
Wemby never forgot it, right? Chet, I think. Here's what I think. I think Chet was like, "Hey man, yeah, remember we played against each other? Yeah, we got you that time." I think it bothered Wimby because at that time people were saying Wimby Chet, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
Chet was like Wimby, right? And I think Wimby felt some kind of way and was like, I'm gonna make sure this dude does not do anything against me. And I think Chet was like, Yo, man, what's the beef, man? What's the
Yeah,
problem?
like he don't really see it like
And
that.
Wimby was like, Nah, man.
Nah, it's right.
Like that.
But let me ask you this right here. What and I'm trying to figure out what makes all this so different. Like we praised him when he first came in the league a little bit until he got hurt. But I'm about the name. But I'm like, what's the difference between all these guys? Porzingis, Chet, Wemby. What's the difference between all
I mean,
these
Porzingis
guys?
was much lower as a big, in
Wimby
my opinion. He didn't have
Porzingis
that
was Porzingis
defensive.
before the go ahead.
Yeah,
No,
you're
it's
saying
okay.
Ben?
Yeah, I was just saying he didn't really have that defensive aspect to him like Chet really.
Okay.
I think that's the difference between Porzingis and him. But
He also didn't have the ball skills that like Wimby had skills all of them, right? Chet
Over there.
Chet breaking the ball. But I'll tell you, I think was the first, not counting Porzingis. I'm gonna tell you, I think, and it kills me to this day. This dude is not good. Bol.
Bo. Okay.
They
I was
do
about
this.
to say, what's his name? Oh man, what was the guy? Went to Golden State, didn't really play.
Oh, you
James
talking
Wiseman.
about Wiseman?
Oh,
I
Wiseman.
remember Wiseman having that guard skill like these. Bol should be doing what Chet and Wimby are doing because
Yeah.
he really did have the ball handling,
Mhm.
the cross. I think his mentality, his like he always looked like he had a bad attitude. Whether he did or not, maybe it's just his facial expressions. That dude is so daggone talented,
But
but he just could never make it work,
Stick. He
man.
could never stick, man. That's so crazy to me.
What'd you say?
I said he could never just stick with like in the league, which is so crazy to me.
Yeah, but his game was so like he was Wimby
who?
before Wimby came around, man. I mean, that
Well,
dude
Yep.
man,
was 7'3",
yeah,
like bringing the ball
Boston.
up, crossing people, but he
I'm about
just
to
he
look
just
him up.
couldn't get
With
it done.
with OKC, what do you think they need? Because personally, I think they need one is a 5 man that can score. Um,
Who?
because Chet's not gonna. Oh, OKC.
Oh,
Chet's not gonna
yeah.
be. Chet's not gonna get big enough where he can play the 5.
No,
I'm sorry.
no. Oh, he's still. And I think Chet's just a rim protector, supposedly. I mean, that's all I kind of saw. And he
But
just
that,
talks crap.
he's the same as Wimby though. Wimby, you're never gonna put Wimby at the 5 and just tell him to be in the post.
Yeah.
You're gonna have him roaming and coming off the from behind dudes and wiping stuff out. That's the same thing as Chet. Um, if I'm OKC, I'm not gonna panic. I don't think they
Mhm.
should panic. I
yeah, I
feel like they're
mean
already
with
panicking.
with
Mhm.
Hartenstein already there, I mean I don't really think that you have to worry too much. I feel like he's a solid role player for the 5. Um, all you need is your players to stay healthy. Like if Jalen Williams was healthy, I think that they would have won that series in 6 probably.
And then the other dude, what was the other dude that
If
AJ?
if
AJ
Jalen,
Mitchell.
what's his name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
AJ Mitchell.
yeah. I'm not. If I'm them, I'm not panicking. Trying to trade,
But
those dudes and Chet to try to get. Because I've heard them saying Chet plus, you know, 2 firsts
Lou Dort or
plus
something.
Lou Dort plus
two
AJ
first.
Mitchell for Giannis. Like I'm
Two
not doing all that.
first.
What'd you say?
I said two first. So,
Well, I'm saying to get Giannis.
like I said,
Yeah,
two
Like
to get
first.
honest.
Milwaukee's gonna want a haul to give up on Giannis, and they've got a lot of
Yeah,
draft picks.
Mm.
yeah, they do.
I wouldn't give up my whole
Future.
squad that
No, you can't.
But
dominated.
but
Literally, the only team they couldn't beat this year was Curry.
but like, he's smaller than like they start. And just like real rotating. Like you just can't. Like we always say, you can't match up with height. You just
Nah.
can't.
And it's getting more and more. The smallest dude, if you got somebody that's smaller than 3, they're falling behind. Like, they are so good with Brunson. But nowadays, man, your smallest dude, your point guard, has to be 3, 6, 4. Like, and then everybody is like 6'9", 7 foot lifespan that can shoot 3, that can defend every position, that can play like can defend 2 through 4, 2 through 5. Yeah, that's what he is now.
And I think because of just small. But I think Shady learned how to play off ball. I think he had too much responsibility.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he had the responsibility that he had. He can't run no play. He can't make no pass. He's able to be a little, have a little effort on defense as well, which he
That's a
does
good
try.
one.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I feel like that's just the injury stuff. I mean, because I have another like solid player that you can rely on with Jalen Williams. I feel like you're fine. Like
I agree.
I
Because
feel like
OKC,
and SGA is perfect for Wemby because I mean with his his ability to draw fouls and stuff and get into foul trouble. That was almost what won them against him, but Chet didn't want to go at the basket at all. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they needed a second score.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
didn't have it.
Like, yeah, they
Because that would have been Jalen Williams, but he wasn't there.
Mhm.
And Chet to me isn't aggressive enough on offense.
That's what I'm saying. He's not aggressive at all. Like, he's never been an aggressive player. So I'm like, where is this coming from that we expect out of him? But
Huh?
maybe that's just me. I just never saw him as someone where you give him the ball and you're like, yeah, he's gonna put it in the
No,
basket.
100%. He needs to work on that. That needs to be added to his game. I'm shocked he made third team All NBA this year.
Yeah, and I'm like, is it because like people are saying that he's scared of Wemby? Okay, whatever. That can be a story, but at the same time, like we just talked about, he doesn't get it at the top of the key and like go at you. And I'm like, is it because he's not confident, or is it because he can't move?
I'm gonna say,
See, I don't know.
based upon his points that I'm looking at,
no, it was
4,
mainly for
10,
me. I mean,
16.
I'm not expecting him to do all that stuff, where he takes it up at the top of the key. I'm just expecting him to be at the block. But I mean, like
But that's what
two shots in a game 7 as a first overall pick. That's
sad.
abysmal. Yeah.
But that's part of what I'm saying. Like,
Mhm.
okay, even if he doesn't get it at the top of the key in ISO, you telling me you don't think Chet can bring up the ball and take some of the responsibility off of Shea?
Not against the Spurs.
No.
Because who was guarding Chet? Wemby every time?
No, they were switching. They
I think it was it Corey?
Yeah, clam guys. Like,
At the same
like,
time,
you
I
can't
feel
bring
like
it up.
Fox and, I mean, well, I take Fox, Harper, and Castle, like all of them. If they pressed up on Chet, they probably make him give up easy.
We're rolling with Shea.
Yeah, I mean,
the big issue with him, Chet on a perfect like last year, Chet third or fourth score on a team that's healthy, right? He's not even looking for a shot like that. His thing is rim protecting, getting rebounds, playing good defense. They don't even ask him to be like with Jalen Williams out. They're gonna ask him to be score.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
like McCain is doing a lot of it in Philly.
There's also secret.
So I feel like McCain in the future developing, and then
Well, that's my main thing.
Yeah.
Like real.
And
What did
he ever say? They're more like information that you know.
Yeah, he wasn't saying it at the beginning though. That's his best.
They're more like.
That's his best friend.
Yeah, exactly. With basketball position. But yeah, even when we talk about it's not shots, because he was bad. But also, nobody's talking about how the shot at the Knicks are. He thought it would be clear.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. They just shot themselves out of every game. They're hitting.
On threes.
Yeah.
You gotta still look. Sometimes you gotta step in the circle. Sometimes
Not if you Celtics.
They don't out wrong. It would be for the Knicks because it's different and all this, with the change with the body and all that. So it could only be, the Knicks. This is
right there. They lose. They get in the conference finals and they lose.
They're not good. They're my favorite. I think Detroit had one record. I knew they were too young. Celtics definitely overachieved with Tatum being gone all year.
Yeah.
I had them over.
Which Jaylen Brown might be on the loop.
So what's like that? Because they keep saying like them playing together, but then they're like, I don't know who they're trying to get. I think you can tend to try to figure out a way to get honest. But other than that, like, why would you move them?
They're not giving up Giannis in Milwaukee.
No, they are, because Giannis. That relationship is done.
Yeah.
It's a matter of
But does his brothers come with him?
if they're smart, yeah, keep back. Only reason in the league is because Giannis. So if I want some, they'll be part of it.
What do you say, Ben?
I feel like, yeah, the same owner that owns Cleveland Browns traded away all guys to our player, also owner of the Bucks.
Oh, you might. Okay.
So I usually say
Speak about that we want to win and should be a contending team. How do y'all feel about the Nuggets over there? I feel like they need a few more pieces now.
Yeah, I know what they can do. They brought in man Cam Johnson.
He didn't have a good.
Definitely not play, but I think it's better than Porter. Yes. Yes.
I think he's a better piece.
For me, that would definitely.
What y'all gonna do? What do we do?
So
Definitely the big man. Definitely.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this.
Well, you're right. We need off. I love it, but we get off Miles Bridges. Get him off.
Yeah, no, but that solid Brandon.
Brandon. Oh my god.
don't offer. Kobe bucket. Kobe White will get you one place on that team. I will go to my 100%.
He's like, "Might as-
You need a Kobe White is like it.
Everybody
Everybody
else, I call it. As far as like little bring and then go.
I'm saying if you look at their track record while they've been in the league, I'm not saying
Oh
he's better.
yeah, okay.
I'm not saying he's better than any of them. I'm saying he got one skill, and that's
Get a bucket.
scoring the
To score.
basket when it
He'll
just
get what he
breaks,
do best.
when it just falls apart, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Kobe White will get you a bucket if you need a bucket.
Somebody got to get it.
I think that what is this? I don't. It's like masseuse or moose or something like that. And I think he gives great energy. I think he has a great motor. He's just too small.
Oh, Diabate.
Oh,
Yeah,
Musa
Diabate, and
Diabate.
then what is it called? Bunk. I don't like him.
Oh, Kalkbrenner. Yeah, from Creighton.
He
Oh.
sucks.
I said, what?
He
He's
sucks.
gonna-
He could never get a rebound.
He's
He
going to be
sucks.
okay. He just has to get a little bit stronger. He's got a good all around game. He's just got that rookie no weight.
Jitters.
Like
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean he's a good
Can't-
defensive presence, but that's about all he brings.
Oh, son,
Yeah,
look,
like we
stop
need
the
him
basket.
to. We
Yeah,
need to
that's all you need
get.
sometimes,
He has to go
man.
get a rebound and lay it up. And
you got to
actually
think.
make
You got
the
to
layup.
think that dude's a late pick rookie
Yeah.
that played at Creighton.
Ooh,
That's
Like
true.
he's not expected to be
good.
like your
Great.
star,
Expect to
Yeah.
be a star. He's
but
just
he's gonna be good though.
like I said. Well,
The-
Charlotte. Hopefully, Charlotte will make some noise. Every 20 years, they tend to.
Yeah. Hopefully we can build
Yeah.
on it.
They brought. What was it? Rex Chapman.
They're definitely way
Monty
more
Ball.
exciting this year than they have been.
Yeah.
So
Most
definitely.
at least people pay attention to them.
They
If
got-
the Knicks win and sweep the Spurs, even if they just win, despite the sweeper,
Say
what
what?
does that do for the league? What I said,
Well,
despite
I
them
mean-
sweeping them or not.
Okay.
The
What it
Knicks
does
winning,
is
what does that do for the actual NBA?
okay. So what I think it does for the league. This is just me speaking. I think it goes back to, okay, maybe we need to start watching because you had two teams that are unexpectedly in there. I mean, you had a big market team. Knicks was a big market team, New York City.
Gotcha.
San Antonio's a mid market. But for the most part, at the beginning of the year, right, I had Austin back in it and I had OKC in it. Literally, yeah, maybe again be like, hey, you know what? It's because New York, they get all this influx of what does New York, what are the Knicks going to have to do to stay on top because of the injuries? It's going to happen. You know what I mean? I think good for the parity. I think it'd be bad if they swept. But like I said, just my thoughts.
Well, they
I mean,
won. Go ahead, man.
It's been, I believe, it's been like 40 days since the Knicks have lost. Like this is probably the biggest momentum swing that in history.
Yeah.
Like they have not lost the game since CJ McCollum hit a game winner on them.
for Atlanta, right?
Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
And like it's just a crazy tear, and I just feel like it's momentum that's bringing them all the way here.
Yeah. The
And
stars
And here's the
lined
other
up.
thing: it's a great story for the Knicks to win because
It's
they
been like
haven't been
53
in,
years on it.
they haven't been in the
57
finals since '99. They won since and for the time in there, they weren't even relevant. So Brunson gets a stat. Go ahead and do it now. But his
Do we-
jersey. What's his number 2? What number is Brunson?
I don't
11.
know.
11.
11.
Did it ever even smell the number 11 in New York if they win?
Are we taking Brunson as MVP, as Finals MVP?
Oh,
over
yeah.
Cat?
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's hands down. Yeah.
Listen,
No.
Cat is playing
Who
great,
else?
but anybody but Brunson
Brunson.
gets this. It's a travesty.
Not only a travesty.
I wouldn't be minding if
the
Cat
fix
gets it,
is
though.
in. The
I wouldn't
fix
mind
is-
if a Cat gets it.
No, I don't think that's.
I think Cat's been more consistent with numbers than
Nah,
Jalen has. I think
Brunson-
Jalen's the closer. But
Brunson-
That's Brunson's job, right?
Yeah.
You take
no,
Brunson,
definitely.
you take Brunson, and if Brunson's not, even when he's not shooting well, he's still scoring 30 because he's
From verse 1 through 3, and in the
Fourth,
fourth quarter, he went 5 for 8. It was
Yeah.
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Brunson is
Yeah,
that
like I said, he's
dude,
the
man.
closer. He is.
Like I said, if Brunson does win it, he gets the mellow treatment.
Yeah.
He
Wait,
doesn't have to.
wait. Say that
He
again.
gets the mellow treatment. He don't get nothing in New York. If the
Brunson ain't winning this year. He played he's starting to if he has one, if Walker got one from man that did things every they got certain all the jokers they got statues they should be 20. He used those to build one.
He said Brunson is the foundation. No, that's Brunson.
They ain't won one except for
Like I said,
my father ain't got to pay for nothing either.
he said
My
I'm going
father,
all
he
in.
shouldn't have to pay for nothing either.
But no, like I said,
Yeah.
but I think, like I said, I mean, if they win game 3, it's pretty much a wrap at this point.
Over.
It's pretty much over because ain't
The
nobody ever came back from a 3-game deficit.
look,
Other than Braun.
well,
Yeah,
they were 3-1 though, right?
yeah.
Yeah, they were
It was
3-1.
it was
3-1.
3-1. It wasn't 3-0. It was
Yeah, 3-0
3-1.
has never been
I mean,
done.
the
3-0.
the
Woo.
Garden is going to be so jumping.
It's gonna be
They
popping.
said
Like,
they said the regular get-in price was like 9,000.
Yeah,
oh,
the
and that's to be
cheapest the
and,
cheapest
That's the
ticket is
cheapest
11.
ticket.
yeah,
The
and that's to
cheapest
be
ticket is
up in the corner.
11,000.
That's to be up in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, that's up in the corner with your binoculars. You might as well just watch it at home.
Yeah, they
And then
always have a. Go ahead.
did you see that it was saying like they're not gonna have a watch party outside of MSG anymore because Trump's coming and that you have to show up 2 hours early. Like you can't bring bags anymore
My
because
my
Trump's coming
my
to that game.
my boy is a giant Knicks fan and a
Cool.
giant Trump hater, and he's afraid. He thinks they're going to
The
lose
bad
the
luck.
next two. He thinks they're going to lose the next two games because Trump is going to jinx them.
Yeah, everything he touches falls apart.
He thinks Trump is going to jinx them, and I'm going to tell you right now, if they lose that game and Trump is there,
Woo!
it's going to be bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Hey, look, Jackson Dart.
Oh my God.
I think New York's gonna be the most accurate.
It's in New York.
They win games, Steve. They never win to start.
No, no.
Hey, did you turn? Let's get over this.
Jamie is from a Cleveland fan. He gets to
They
He's a Cleveland.
They just OBJ. They just signed him.
they're trying to get him home.
I am like 4 hours and whatever is going on with me because them signing wide receivers in like 2 days,
No.
I was like, what?
Or
I know that. Yeah,
look, maybe he knows that his quarterback's gonna be on his back.
Nah.
They signed Braxton Berrios and Juju, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you
Okay.
signed him.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a take out on you.
Okay.
What are the chances Odell doesn't make this team?
A
Any?
lot. Yes.
You think what?
It doesn't make this team.
Well, remember Odell. Okay. So wait a minute. So the
Probably
last time
0%
Odell
that
played,
he's gonna make the team though.
no, the last time Odell played, who did he play for? And he was the what, third or fourth option.
And that's how many years?
The Ravens?
No, Miami.
Yeah.
How many years was that?
Or Miami?
I'm
2,
saying it's
I
a
think.
good story for
But-
Beckham to be,
yeah, but
but
he
is he a good enough football player?
No, I don't think. In my personal opinion, no, I don't think he's a good enough football player to come back. Like I said, because remember he had surgery, I think, on his knees. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't see him making a team again. I think it's a signing the numbers to get the buzz going.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I think
You
that
know.
New York has more of a focus on him playing in a game so that they get that
The views?
revenue, that
Yeah.
viewership.
Well,
and
yeah,
Yeah, but
so
they
that's
are,
also
but they're getting that no matter what.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
in
like
New York.
Yeah.
Scotty
I mean,
did that.
I mean,
But they
without
also haven't-
neighbors,
Go ahead, man, I'm
neighbors
sorry.
on your wide receiver core, you have Malachi
Nobody.
Fields as your number 2 right now,
Yeah.
a rookie. Like
Who's that?
it's not. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but is ODB better than those other three you said they just signed?
Yes. Better
Juju,
than
Juju, and Braxton
definitely.
Berrios, I would give them a shot. Like they're all about the same level to me.
I just don't know. I just don't know that an old
OG, yeah, that's what I'm going with.
OD
I mean, if it
Beckham with bad legs.
Well,
I just don't know if he's what you want.
But
Hey,
again, he's going to be the assist with the new.
and again, is he that guy?
I
No,
mean,
he-
yeah.
Also, I think that's a rock star, BJ, and they meant it. So
I mean, well,
Yeah,
we,
you don't
we
need
talk about superstars and all this and that. BJ was a superstar.
he was,
Like,
but see, I
was.
mean, but you're talking early what when was it when he caught that ball?
2014.
Yeah,
Was it that long ago?
2015.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was,
2016 whenever he
10
caught
years
it. He was
ago,
drafted
dude.
in
it was like a
2014.
decade ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so he
No,
caught the
that's
ball
crazy.
over Terrence Newman.
That's crazy.
You know,
Yeah,
so it's
but
been a minute, bro. And you
going
talking
back-
about
I mean, okay, let me ask you this: if Eli Manning was 12 years after, if Eli Manning was OBJ, would you not want Eli Manning to come back home?
No.
Okay, so wait a minute.
We know.
two
Tony Romo, yes. Eli, no.
look, 2 different positions. Coming back to play quarterback, where you get to stand in the pocket and throw the ball or hand it off, is different from running a route.
But I'm just trying to figure out the biggest superstar the Giants.
I mean,
have.
the
I'm
big
thinking Eli Manning.
But here's the thing: the superstar thing doesn't matter if you're
Plaxico
not
Burress.
playing well.
Plaxico
right?
Burress.
I could say ODB that Beckham might be a distraction if he's not playing well, right? And if he's not playing at all, that's really bad, right?
Yeah, 'cause
Why do
then
you want that dude
on your team.
on your team if he's not helping you.
You know, like I said, I just
I
don't
wouldn't
see it.
be I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if when the training camp is over that he's like, you know
OBJ
what,
will be
guys,
waived.
I'm really not there. I'm
Yeah,
gonna retire so he can
yeah,
retire as a Giant.
yeah. That's what
Go
I'm
into the,
figuring.
he might be able to go to the booth somewhere and get some media.
Time.
I don't
Yeah.
know,
Well,
but I
okay,
wouldn't be
I'm not
shocked.
Going
sure, and I hope this is not true. I hope he's not broke, but they're saying OBJ is broke. So
He
at
might
this
be,
point,
man.
he's doing anything to
he
get
Hey,
was
some
spending a
money.
lot. Remember that boat picture?
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, I hope he makes the team. I hope he makes the team because it's
yeah, me
interesting.
too.
But if I'm the Giants and you're counting on him to make the team,
I'm not.
You're
you
getting the
might be
vet
in
minimum,
bad
buddy.
shape.
Like I
You're
said,
getting the vet minimum.
But
yeah. I
from
mean,
a
he's gonna get the vet
veteran
minimum, which is not. I mean, which is not much. So that's why I believe.
Mind you, it's way more than I make. Way more than
Well,
I
it's
make.
one more than that's
Trust.
more than all four of
Trust
us
Well,
make.
OBJ
no.
is way more than
That's
I
more
make.
for than all four of us make together.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, but like I said, I think his career is clearly on the downside. I think this is a move, like you stated earlier, for him to come back and retire as a Giant.
As a Giant.
That's it. I mean, that's all I think it really is. Hey, you get a little bit of buzz, a little bit of jersey sales. Hey, he signs off. Then he, goes maybe on the New York Giant podcast, and then he spins off to his own podcast.
Yeah,
I got
there's,
you.
I mean, from my
Speaking of
perspective
jersey
too,
sales though, Ben, your guy didn't he get like top?
Who,
No,
Garrett?
I think he got no.
Shador.
Shador.
Shador,
Oh, Jador.
Shador.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, he,
He's got
I
like the
don't know,
most sales in
man.
jersey sales
He's not
in the
even
league.
gonna start this year. It's
What?
pretty obvious.
No, no. Deshaun Watson's coming back.
I already
Yes,
told y'all.
we paid him 240 million, and we've been restructuring his contract. There's no way we don't play him.
Listen, I'm putting it out there into the world. I've been telling y'all this for months. I'm gonna make it official on the podcast. Deshaun Watson, comeback player of the year in the
Okay,
NFL this year.
okay.
Really? Hold on a second. What is that? A masseuse?
Mind you, I don't know. Actually, I still think it is not really like out of reach because how long was
It,
Michael Vick in jail before he
Like,
came back to the Eagles?
hold
I
up,
mean,
And
no,
he still did well.
hold up,
He still
hold
did
up,
well. He still did
hold
well
up.
for the Eagles now.
Oh, hold up. Hey, look, what do you do in prison? Work out all the time.
I mean,
But
Yeah, but
Deshaun didn't go to prison. He
That's
was
my
living a
point.
free man.
That's my point.
listen, Deshaun Watson, like, and like, I'm seeing like the practice OTA stuff because the Browns are the only ones that are tracking stuff from their OTAs from our
right.
quarterback room because our
Yeah.
quarterback room is that bad.
Yep.
And like Deshaun Watson, like, it,
Deshaun Watson still so young. Number two, you're Deshaun Watson's whole. You are or more or whatever. 14 right. Your third option is to do it and you're
No, wait.
With two friends, when we don't take a D quarterback.
If his Texans good,
Imagine.
No, we took a receiver in the first round and receiver in the second round as well. So I don't know how much I can credit those guys. You know what
you'll get tell if the quarterback receivers is awesome.
I mean? Shout out to another analytics guy on Twitter and stuff. He's as the separator and like obviously he said would be a
Okay,
yes.
well, you know what?
Like, he's gonna slide. He's fun.
She's being good on the
This is scheme, right? You restructure the quarterback level. Even if he's 11-5, I think he becomes a contract, right?
Yeah.
That's what I think. Yeah, last year, maybe you guys with the fifth one because they really want to get out of that contract if we have some money. You only keep paying him his $200 trillion guaranteed. It's not gone. So you can do other things.
contract is not.
Yeah, it is. Like, they
Yeah.
want
It's just that we're gonna
Cap
be in
hell.
debt for the next 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They just want to get it over with, get it out, be done with it.
I'm hoping that he's horrible.
Yeah, they are
But
hoping.
I'm saying, what if he's good?
Yeah,
What
but
if
again,
what if he's the dude they pay all
he
that money?
becomes trade bait because I think right now, when you talk about what the relationship, I think is soured in the front office.
Not now. No, that relationship is good. That's why they're talking about starting him.
Well, they ain't got no choice right now. I mean, they talking about him or Shador starting. I
Listen,
mean, what other
he's
two
getting
quarterbacks you got?
paid.
I
He's getting
mean,
paid no matter what.
Munkin has wanted Shador for a minute.
Yeah.
Munkin was at Georgia from 2019 to 2023, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
And whenever Jackson State was heavy in recruiting Shador,
Yeah.
Georgia was literally right there. And the only reason why he chose Jackson State was, of course, because Dion was there.
His
His
dad.
dad was there.
Dad's there.
So I
Well,
mean,
well,
Monken also wanted him in Baltimore whenever there was the draft, but then Shador
Mhm.
was like, I don't want to be back up to Lamar.
I
I'm
remember that.
never
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
play ever.
But if he
So
doesn't, but if Shador does not end up starting,
Yeah.
that's going to tell you something. But given everything you
Yeah.
well,
just said, Monken loves him. If he doesn't start, either they're trying to be bad because
Mhm.
they think Deshaun is going to be horrible,
Yeah.
or they're like, dang, Deshaun really is better than. Because again, that's the thing. Are they trying to win or are they trying to be bad? I don't know.
so
Well, I
so
think
Ben, do you know about the new quarterback that y'all got?
the new one, Taylor Green,
Number 8, Mertz.
more time.
who?
You broke up. Say it again.
Yeah, say it again. He froze actually. Now you back.
I said the one that wears number 8 now. What is his name? Jared?
Oh, Dylan Gabriel, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because
classic.
they said Jared Verse didn't even talk to Dylan Gabriel, but he was wearing number 8.
Yeah,
Bruh.
no.
What
Because
was it? What was
because
that? What was
why
that
would he have
team?
to pay for that number?
Hold up.
Classic Browns move.
Dude. What did his girlfriend
Jared Verse
say?
didn't even talk to Dylan Gabriel. They just
Didn't
Dylan.
his
They said
girl
Dylan Gabriel, did you get some money for your jersey? He said, "Nah, I just came to practice." And he was wearing number 8. I don't know.
Listen, when
dude,
you're the third team quarterback that they wasted a third round pick on, you don't get to
Yeah,
pick your
you
number,
don't get
buddy.
no.
Sorry.
You have no voice in the locker
If
room.
somebody else
no.
wants
First
that
of all,
number,
the team don't even take you serious.
No,
Everybody's
no,
talking.
but no, think about it
Everybody's
though. He
talking.
lost, look, he was so bad. Shad Shador was playing.
Man,
listen,
I don't know. I don't know what. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that Kevin Stefanski is gone. I
Like
don't
I
know
said,
how we started him for half the season.
that's
dude,
the
Horrible.
worst.
I would
Again,
rather take a whole season of watching Johnny Manziel with no film watching than 2 games of Dylan Gabriel.
let's go.
It was awful.
Johnny. That's the worst mistake y'all ever made was giving up on Johnny Manziel.
no, that
Yeah.
was the best.
Johnny Manziel
No,
Yeah,
gave up
look,
on
the
us
the
though.
worst
What
the
are you
worst
I'm
talking
so
about?
happy
is
y'all
giving up
picked
on
him.
Baker. Giving up on Baker was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, I
Baker,
think they
yeah,
should have kept
Baker is
Baker.
one that
Hey,
I agree with.
if you had done what you're supposed to do with Money Manziel, you'd have a couple Super Bowls
You know,
and
you
you wouldn't even
wouldn't.
have to worry about
You'd have a
Baker.
lot of this.
Johnny Manziel did not watch tape. He didn't
Hey,
watch film.
He
There's
didn't
no
need
way that
to.
he's panning out.
He didn't need to. That's
look,
how good he was.
put it this way: better him in Cleveland than him in Dallas. Thank God.
That almost happened. Boy, that was close to happening.
Hallelujah. Praise the
And
Lord.
and again, as a Cowboy fan, I will be very, very honest. I wanted Johnny
I
Manziel.
did not want
I
Johnny
did.
Manziel.
That would have been a bad move, but I wanted
Horrible.
him so
Look,
Did
bad.
you did you guys resign did you guys restructure the deal with George Pickens?
no, he's tagged. They're
Yeah, he
working
got
on
the
Oh, he's
long.
tagged.
franchise.
He's
Okay.
franchise tag. They're working on a long-term deal.
Yeah,
And of course, Dallas will do what Dallas does in there. They'll
And
wait
not
till
pay him.
everybody signs and now the market instead of being 47 million will be 69 and they'll
because we
sign him
waited.
in market.
Yep,
Like,
because we
dude, you just
waited.
would have signed him
Yeah.
in the beginning of the cycle. We wouldn't be doing this.
But here's my thing. I'm cool. Listen, sign him or don't sign him. I don't care. But just don't sign him for too much money like we always do.
Well, except but
Like
that's the thing though. We keep talking about I'm sorry, not we. He keeps saying he's the master negotiator.
he is.
And I'm go, bruh, we always overpay. What are you negotiating?
Well,
So
I
here's
don't
the
think that
can
thing.
I
y'all
could name
can
I
y'all
don't think that
explain
I could name 10
something to me though?
receivers
Wait,
Huh?
say
that
that
I
again.
would want over George Pickens though.
Who? What?
Wait, say that again, Ben.
Like
You said
I
there's
feel
10
like George Pickens is a top 10 receiver in the league.
He
Like I
is.
feel like there's
yeah, but he's like number 2.
Yeah. I mean,
at the
given, I
same
mean,
time
like I
like
said,
he's
okay,
putting up equivalent numbers to CD. Like
yeah.
Only
there's
because CD was hurt. Only because CD was hurt.
Excuse me.
even when CD was there though, like
Mm-mm.
CD wasn't putting up numbers like he was.
He had those great numbers when CD was hurt, and then Dak had just developed a really good rapport with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not getting
But
all
what
those. He's not
why
getting all
CD
those
can't catch the
targets.
football?
Say again.
Why can't CD catch the football though? That's what I'm trying to figure
No,
Oh
out.
he
no,
has no.
he
Okay, no, he catches the ball. He just drops the ball in key situations.
he
And I
went through a
think,
bad stretch where he
yeah, I
He
mean,
couldn't
I
catches
catch.
the
just
ball, but he drops it in key situations.
no. I mean,
So
yeah, I mean, just saying. But he had 3 drops in the Philly game, but he should have
no, he
caught it.
did though.
Then
Yeah,
he had, again, he just it's just bad. drops at the wrong time. I mean, because he catches the ball. I mean, you get 1,200 yards, you catching the ball.
If I could keep if I love CD and if we could go young receiver and get some more talent, cheap
Well,
young talent,
we do.
I'm good. No, I'm saying that's why I'm good with not signing Pickens
No, see, right now, so
because
right on the roster, we got Flournoy, who is really good. So he's actually the number 4 receiver right now. They were talking about trading him to New York Jets, to get more picks next year.
that's what I would do.
So and again, he's a
I
but
personally, I think that Flournoy is a textbook wide receiver three. I think that
oh, he is. He will be. He will be.
he
I mean, like I
is
said,
the
he
perfect
will be.
wide receiver three for y'all.
Hold up,
And I feel like
then.
y'all should keep him, but
Oh no, no, no. Again, it's all talks. It's all rumors. They're not trading him because right now, in our wide receiver room, we have what CD Pickens, fast man. But again, that's more or less speed, not
He's more of a
size.
special, and he's going to
Yeah,
be our kickoff and punt return guy.
kickoff, specialist, yada yada yada. So
Yeah,
you're going to need a solid, big wide receiver 3. And again, he's going to be like Cedric Wilson, right? When it was Amari Cooper, CD Lamb, Cedric
yeah,
Wilson 8 because
Yeah,
he was on
yeah.
the who? The 4th best corner.
I think we need to get younger and cheaper everywhere. We
Well,
got to get rid of Pickens. We got to get rid of Pickens. I'm cool with getting rid of Pickens because he's young. I don't think they will either.
no, they're not going to give it him. But like I said, on defense, our defense is definitely young, and there's nobody for any type of threat ever. Everybody else is pretty much locked down except Pickens. That's it. I
Yeah,
mean, so this is the window basically may open up again. But I think the next move we make is we need to figure out how to get a quarterback because that's going to be
yeah.
yeah. He's a
going to
need.
start on it.
Who is our backup?
No,
Do you know?
yeah, I know, but he ain't no good.
Shador. Shador Sanders, if y'all
Yeah,
want him.
that now hold up now. Now you talking about turning some heads now. That'll do something.
Yeah. Why y'all trade Garrett Wilson? Like, what was that about?
because I mean we're not gonna win a chip in the next few years. Plus, getting verse, like I remember Barry, he got asked, when did trading Miles Garrett really become a reality to you? Like, when did you finally like think,
Be
oh, this
okay
could
with it.
happen? And he said that it was the inclusion of Jared Verse
Oh
in that
God,
deal, and I completely understand that.
That's a genius move.
dude.
Genius move.
Before we jump on that topic, just so you know, it's Joe Milton the third.
He's a backup. Ooh,
He's our
still,
It is Joe Milton the third. Yeah.
it's Joe
And
Milton
he
the
throws the
third.
ball like hella hard. I remember
He
that.
throws the
Yeah.
ball hard.
yeah, that's a problem.
Super hard. Yeah. Like a
But he can
cannon or
run
something.
though. He can run good.
Yeah, that's another problem.
He
I
can run
mean,
real good.
But I mean, is the drop off really that big from Miles Garrett to Jared Verse? I mean, obviously, I
no.
know Miles
Yes.
Garrett is
No,
better.
that's why
Don't
it's a
get me wrong.
that's why it's a genius move. Because you get
Well,
a
okay,
younger
so
dude. How old is Miles Garrett?
Miles
30
Garrett
what?
will be 31 at the end of this.
31. You got rid of a 31-year-old that's super expensive, and you brought in a 25-year-old.
Well, see,
Okay.
okay, so we talked about
That
this,
ain't bad.
right? All
So by
right.
the time they're actually good, he'll be the age that
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
Miles
Miles
is.
Garrett is now.
Okay,
And I mean, the
how big is Jared Verse? Six what? 6'2"?
I don't know. He looks smaller.
Like I
Looks way
said,
smaller.
Google it. He ain't 6'7". I can tell you that right now. He played at Florida
Yeah.
State. He ain't tall.
Well, that's even
I
better
mean,
because he ate last year.
He's
No,
six
but no.
four.
No, so
He's
he's
6'4",
6'4".
265,
So
260.
he's 6'4", 265. But you got to remember, as I was telling Ben, he has you have to have an inside presence when he's on the outside, right? Because him and Braden Fisk, because again they played, they ran stunts because they knew each other
Yeah.
so well. So it's a lot of
And Miles
movement.
Garrett is 6'4", 270.
Yeah. Okay.
So not that far. Not that far.
I
Yes.
mean, like
Sorry. Ooh, I
you
need to get some
have
drink. I'll be
you
back.
have that interior presence though. We took Mason Graham at the 5th overall pick last year while we traded back, and like looking back on that move, wow. I
He
I'm
said,
so
wow.
it was I didn't think that it was the right move at the time, but
It was.
it was. It really was. Getting Mason Graham I think we got who else? I mean, we got Conception out of the pick too.
Yeah, I'm
And
just saying.
with how
Okay, so
high
you're
I am
talking
on
about,
him, I feel like that's going to pan out even better.
but no. So who's that in the
So
background?
it sounds like the defense is gonna be better than the offense again this year.
But
Yep.
Somebody's got background noise.
yeah,
Per
somebody got
year.
background noise popping off. It ain't me.
Is
But
it
no,
me?
okay, so
I'm on the wrong.
even though you drafted those guys, right? D tackle is one of the there's very few D tackles that come out that are just that explosive. Again, Carter was the exception. He is not the rule. Those guys usually don't hit their stride until their third year. So, like I said, so that's going to be a problem. So, Verse is going to have he's going to be facing double teams for the most part. So the question is, can he get through that? Right? Like I said, when you watch him
Yeah.
against what is it on the Rams, they had solid interior presence. So he was one-on-one most of the time. So it's easier to go against one guy with your speed and power versus two guys.
But you got to remember, Cleveland's not trying to be good.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
no,
Sorry.
trying to be
we
bad.
are in a we are in a deep rebuild. Like this is like I appreciate our GM finally being like, yeah, I don't know why we keep drafting to like be good. Like we're not going to be good
Yeah.
after
But
3 years.
again, you got to think about it. You're trying to, you're giving up on my man Deshaun, which I told you not to. But anyway,
When
um,
pigs fly, man. When pigs fly.
you're trying to be bad. You're trying to really be bad, which is why you might end up starting Dylan Gabriel. Um, but because you want to get one of those top three quarterbacks, right? A top three picks, you can get one of those. Hopefully,
Mhm.
Who are the top three quarterbacks?
Manning,
Arch,
Moore,
Moore, and who's
and
the third guy?
I mean
Um,
you got Sellers, you got
Mhm.
Lagway,
Hold on,
you got
Moore
all these
from where?
guys.
Oregon or something?
yeah, those are the top two, him and Arch. But there's a
Why is
lot of
Arch still a top quarterback though? He's not good.
I'm about to ask that question.
he was good. He just couldn't live up to the expectations of his first year as a starter. Um, but again, you don't know how good any of these guys are going to be. Look at freaking what's my man
Oh,
that took
it's
himself out of the game, Anthony Richardson.
oh yeah.
Richardson.
He got
Richardson. He
taken what
returned back.
number three or
So
four
number three,
overall,
and I said that was a bad pick then.
and now he's not even. He's probably not even in the league. He's somebody's
No,
backup or
no, no.
whatever.
He's somebody's backup.
You just never
Nah, he
know.
went back. He went back. He went back to training camp. He went back to training camp.
He's still horrible.
But yeah, that is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You just never know, right?
When you
So,
don't lean.
How do y'all how
but
do
a
y'all
lot
feel?
of people go ahead.
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay. A lot of people.
A lot of people are banking on how good this quarterback class is going to be because they're trying to get in position to take more or Arch or your boy Sand from Ohio State
Mhm.
or
You got Dante Moore, Julian Sand, Arch Manning, Drew Messmaker, the kid from OSU or
Okay.
kid from North Texas that just transferred to OSU. Um,
But Dante Moore is the kid that put himself in the draft, but then took himself out of the draft, right?
yeah,
Yeah, kid
decided
out
to
of
come back
Oregon.
because he
Kid out
didn't
of
want to end
Oregon.
up with the Jets.
yep.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the other guys,
Alabama.
Darian Mensah from Miami, I feel like him on that Miami offense is going to show some real promise, and I feel
Mhm.
like he could be in the top 15 next
Yeah,
year.
it's a real
I did,
deep. It's a real. There's crazy talent up top, but then
Yeah.
it's really deep
Yeah.
as
so I,
opposed to this year where
Yeah, I
there was
mean,
what's it?
nobody.
What type of season does Petty AJ Brown have this year?
oh, a
Great.
great one.
I think he's gonna go off, man. I really think he's gonna
Really?
go. Yes. Every time Josh McDaniels has gotten the number one receiver, they had over 1,000 yards. Every time.
You just got to think Drake May is that guy. I keep trying to tell
See, not only
everybody.
that though, okay. So why is he mad? Why is he mad? Because they don't throw him the ball.
Right,
Because
Drake is going to throw him the ball.
he's gonna get the rock. Trust. and
Yeah,
think about it. If they'd have had AJ, they would have been in the Super Bowl. No doubt.
you think they'd have won it with him?
No, I think they'd been
No,
there.
they wouldn't.
No,
They
no,
went
they
there.
would have
Remember?
been there.
They went
Because like
there.
I said, when you watch that game,
Wait,
Yeah,
who you
New
talking
England
about?
was in there.
New
What do you
England,
mean?
They won it. They lost.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
They
but
didn't
it
get
sorry.
a
was
Super Bowl.
good though.
My mind went
Lost
someplace else. Sorry.
Yeah,
lost the Seahawks.
yeah.
Yeah,
They just
that would
got
have been a good
outplayed.
game. That was a defensive struggle. That was horrible.
Yeah.
But I think there was a no. Neymar,
But
yeah,
yeah, you're saying that just would have been added firepower to
yeah,
what they didn't
to their
have.
offense. Because I mean, right? I mean, that.
I mean, what was your guy? Who was Stephon Diggs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they had
he kind
Stephon
of
Diggs, and they
he
had
did all right for coming
who's
back
that
off an
other
injury,
that no
but
the guy they had Stephon Diggs and the guy they drafted
Keishawn
but
Booty.
said but yeah, boot yeah, something like
Butte
that.
Yeah.
It
Butte.
wouldn't. It would last year. It wouldn't have mattered because Drake just
Yeah,
wasn't
Seahawks
wasn't
is
there.
that
Like
good.
Seattle played
The
him
defense.
perfectly. Yeah, that defense just they
That's
they they
crazy.
they, they showed Drake there's a difference between where you were and where you should be.
Yeah.
It was looking like the Broncos versus the Panthers in 2015.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not quite
no.
that,
That's
but
what it
yeah,
was.
It wasn't
kind of.
that
That's
bad.
what it was looking like, low
It
key
wasn't. It wasn't that
though.
bad.
No,
It
it
was
wasn't.
worse.
The thing with
Listen,
Brown last year to me was that they were playing him at X, at the X receiver, and
Yeah,
he just he's old. He can't do that right now.
Yeah,
And so there's no way that he was going to have a productive season at that position. Although it led to good stuff for Devonta Smith and stuff.
well, like I said, but
It
they
kind
wasn't
of it kind of
doing
led AJ
well.
Brown to be sacrificial.
Like I said, but he
yeah.
wasn't.
It's just kind of weird. Like it's like AJ Brown doesn't. He ain't like really happy with his teammates or something.
No, I mean it wasn't having his teammates. He was okay. He was
He
not
was
getting the
self-centered.
yeah, but he was not. But hey, look, if you're a receiver and you don't want the ball, something wrong with
Yeah,
you.
then yeah, that is
he
true.
yeah
You
he's
have to be
he
somewhat of a diva.
You
yeah
got to be
he's a
someone. You got
classic
to.
#1 receiver.
Yeah, I
They
mean, like I said,
all
but that's
want
the
the
whole thing.
ball,
They want the. I'm always open.
and when you don't throw, and the thing with the Eagles is they just didn't throw the ball.
They done. I mean, literally, when you go back and you watch, and you guys know I've said this about Jalen Hurts a long time. He will look and he'll run. Like, bro,
No, that's
I'm
true.
wide open. What are you doing?
And again, I'm not mad at that because I like Jalen Hurts, and they got a Super Bowl, and he's played great in all of
Yeah,
these
yeah.
playoff games.
Yeah,
But if you're a top flight receiver, that ain't the dude you want to be your quarterback.
yeah, because he ain't gonna,
Exactly.
unless you
Not now.
wide open, he ain't throwing it. He's got few dime throws. No, that needs to look. He need to be like Fitzpatrick, baby. Let it go. Fitz, let it go.
Yeah,
That ball coming.
yeah, that's just not his game.
Yeah, I know it's not. Like I said, but it's going to be real bad this year because they were talking about. I mean, I was listening to some Philly podcasts, and they said they expect to be dismal. They expect to be so bad they were trying to
Really?
trade Jalen Carter for Myles Garrett,
Wow.
and
Oh
they
yeah, and yeah, Philly was like, no,
no,
they
Cleveland was like no,
no.
no, no,
We asked for
Rams,
Jalen Carter. We asked for Jalen Carter, and
yeah,
the Eagles were so high on him that they were like, nope.
yeah, because that's the only thing they got. I mean, they think about it. They lost the majority of their defense, the majority of their coaching staff, because the offensive coordinator got fired because
Yeah.
so it's a rebuild,
Good.
even though they're not
Nothing would
saying
make me happier than the Eagles finishing last in this
that's not
division.
going. Well, unfortunately, that's not going to happen because New York's going to do that. Yeah,
All right, man. Y'all go get Jalen Hurts like he
Who?
was at Oklahoma. You
Bruh,
start
okay,
spinning it.
here we go. The Big 12,
Y'all doubted him once. He
look,
showed y'all I can
look.
still get it done.
Nobody in the Big 12 plays defense. Oh no, what is it? Is it the Big 12 or the Big? No, yeah, it's the
Yeah,
Big
no, you're
12.
right. Yeah, nobody
Nobody
plays
in the
defense.
Big 12 plays defense. When the score is 78-73, nobody's playing defense.
That's true. That is
Nobody.
true.
Look,
And what?
people,
And look.
I
What
I
happened?
just
Hold on,
think
hold on.
I think there is another. I think there's another gear Jalen has. I
Well, he
really
better
do.
find it.
listen, people can say whatever they want to about Jalen Hurts, and I know A-Dub, you've never been a fan. I've
Nope.
always been a fan since he was in Alabama.
Mhm.
But the word is that he's not like a great teammate.
Really?
they're not really vibing him. Yeah, in Philly.
Really?
Um,
I'm not.
but he
I would not
he's
see that. But
he's
okay.
played really, really well in the biggest games. And to me, you can't take that away from a dude, even if he
Oh no.
doesn't throw the ball like you want him to throw. The fact that they won the Super Bowl one and then lost, it wasn't his fault because
Hmm.
he played great.
Yeah, he
Um,
played great in this.
so I
But
got
the
no
thing
problem
is,
with him.
he's won with a fan base that didn't even want him there from day one.
Well,
What
because
more do you want from me?
he was a second round pick. They already had Carson Wentz.
Hmm.
He was supposed to be a backup.
Hmm.
He just that dude works, man, and he gets better, and
He does.
Well, like I said,
he
he's going to have to be better because he's going to, I mean, as we always say, you can run around only for so long as a quarterback. You gotta, if you want a long career, you gotta throw the ball.
here's the thing. He if he ends his career this year,
You'll be
dude
good.
already got a Super Bowl. He
Yeah, you
got
got a
as many
couple.
Super Bowl wins
Yep.
as Aaron Rodgers.
Yep. I think he had, don't he have
Yep.
two Super Bowls?
Nah, they lost the other one.
Nah, he went to two. He lost the other one to Patty.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought they had. Okay,
He's
that was the
been to
other one.
more Super Bowls than Aaron
But look,
Rodgers.
Yeah, he's been
I
there.
can tell I can tell you he got Super Bowl more than the guy that everybody loves,
Who?
and that's the guy in New York, in Buffalo.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Josh.
I like Josh Allen, man.
Well,
He got one before
they
Josh, so
gotta get Josh,
hey, that's
man.
all
They
that
look.
matters to me.
Listen, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson just had the bad luck, just like John Stockton and
Yeah,
Charles Barkley and Karl Malone, the bad luck of going against Jordan in his prime.
yeah,
These jokers had the bad luck of going against Mahomes in his prime.
yeah, and he's still prime. That's sad.
And the crazy thing is, Josh had that was his year last year. That was his to lose.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
lost.
and he lost it. He lost it.
He
He
lost
lost
it.
it.
Yeah,
He picked the worst time to have his worst game.
He sure
the
did.
worst game.
Horrible.
Crazy.
Just like
At the
just
same
like
time,
Lamar has done it a couple times.
with the amount of
Yeah,
moves that they
definitely.
make for Josh Allen, like for his career to take
Exactly.
off
They do
and
not get
stuff,
it done, Ben.
they don't
Exactly.
do anything for him.
They
Like
don't.
I remember at the trade deadline, everyone was talking, "Oh yeah, Chris Olave, Marvin Harrison might be on the move." They didn't give anybody a call. They
Nope.
stuck with Khalil Shakir
Yeah.
and
Yep.
Keon Coleman.
Yeah, they're not helping.
And they threw him under the
I
bus.
give Josh Allen mad credit because when they
Mhm.
brought him in from Wyoming, that
Yeah,
dude was
yeah, he
horrible.
was. His
But
accuracy was
he
bad.
but he has worked on all the stuff that they thought he was gonna be and has been that and then
You just froze. I guess he said been that and then some.
they got a new stadium. So we'll see.
But yeah,
You froze, AJ.
you
You
froze,
froze.
bro. You froze. Yeah, man, you froze. It was
Okay,
like,
Oh well.
we
I think that's a
last thing
sign.
we heard
That
was
might be a sign.
Josh something.
Okay.
yeah. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
just think
man.
Josh Allen is that guy. I
No,
like
I
Josh
mean,
Allen.
yeah, but they don't do anything for him. I mean, the run game is cool.
Josh does more crazy things than Lamar does.
He does now.
He ain't got no choice.
Yeah,
You know, so
Josh
then of
should
course,
go back there,
and of
scramble for
course,
30 yards and throw it and get an interception.
Yeah.
well, like I said, but you ain't got but one person to throw to, and then you got your tight
That's
end.
true.
I mean, like I said, they need
I
to
mean, at
give
this
him more
point,
weapons.
let James Cook just run the ball.
Yeah, like I said, get him more weapons. You get him a
Yeah,
bona fide number one receiver. I mean, a receiver by committee is horrible.
that's true.
Ask Dallas, we did it.
Yeah.
We'll just do a receiver by committee. We don't need Dev Bryant. How'd that work out for us? Not good at all. But no, once again, God, man. It is supper time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say with that, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. I don't know what episode this is, but we got to get back into our flow. Again, we want to thank everybody for listening and watching to Three Guys Plus One, the Novice Sports Show. Three guys who came together plus one organically to talk about sports from a novice point of view. Like I said, but we're gonna go and kind of sign off. We want you to like, share, leave a comment. We might read it. We will not read your comment because we will be at work because we got day jobs. So with that, we're gonna sign
Mhm.
off with
Love's been.
Jay.
AJ.
and A-Dub. Like I said, we're gonna try to kick this off next week, same time, same bat channel.